Good morning, afternoon. I think it's afternoon. 12:30, yes, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Pilates with me, April Moon. I am April. I'm a Pilates teacher for the past 4 years, and today we've got a full body session for you all. I hope that you enjoy it. If you've never done Pilates before, it's incredible for your back, your posture, your core strength, balance. It does a whole range of things. So all you need is a mat. If you haven't got a mat, you just need like a little bit of space. And yeah, we're going to get going in just a minute. Before class, just a friendly reminder, please could you, at the end of your session or at some point today, in the comments there will be a little survey just to see what you like and any changes that can be made. So please make sure it just takes a couple of minutes of your time just to comment on there. If you go in the comments and go on the link, it should be there. And it will really, really help us out to make sure that we're providing everything we want, that you want, really. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Just a quick health and safety. It's very boring, but I have to say it. Please always go at your own pace. Never push yourself to outside of your limit or outside of your comfort zone. If you've got any sort of issues or areas that you find that you struggle with, you want to make sure that supported and not hurting yourself in any way, shape or form. Okay, so I've babbled on for over a minute now, so let's get going. So we're going to sit up nice and tall on our mat, and then we're just going to rock side to side. And this is really nice to relax your sitting bones, to create a little bit of movement within the body, dropping the shoulders away from your ears. And then we're just going to breathe in and drop the shoulders down, and then you're just going to make sure that your sitting bones are nice and relaxed. They're firm, your spine is really long. So just tilt side to side from your rib cage, and that should feel really good as well. And now hands on the knees, and then push round and circle back. Just push forward and back. And then the way. And last one. Wonderful. And then a nice tall spine from the shoulders away from your ears. You're just going to tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Push those shoulders down. It might be your first lot of movement of the day, so you want to make sure that our body warms up in a nice, relaxing way. And then come back up and then nod down. And then up, and then tilt the right ear to the right shoulder. And then up, left ear, left shoulder. And then nod. And now this time, hands on your knees and then round through the spine. So you're going to hollow out your abdominals and curve round through your spine. This should feel so nice. I love this one. I could probably sit like it all day, just because it really relaxes my spine. And then lift up nice and tall, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Hands on the knees, nod the chin round through. And then from here, you're going to cross your feet over, and we're going to do the same thing again. So hands on the knees, push round, stretch out. And then the other way. Wonderful. And then drop the shoulders down. Now this time, take your right ear to your right shoulder, and then take your right hand and just place it over the left ear. And then come up, right hand down, left ear, left shoulder, and stretch out. And then up. Now nod your chin, round it through, hollow up the abdominals. And then come back up. Wonderful. Now just take the left hand on the outside of the left thigh, lift the right arm, and just lengthen it over. Now stretch this right arm up. So you're not like this, because your side is opening, because your left side is reaching. And then lift up, right hand comes down, lift the left arm, and exhale, reach over. And then lift. Last time, left hand down, right arm up, and reach. And lift, right hand down, left arm, and reach. And then come up. Wonderful, and then swing the feet around. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. You're going to just gently hold on to the shins. You're going to nudge your chin and round it down. And then slowly rock down. And then slowly, if you can, rock up. Now that might be a little bit difficult. So if you want, you can place your hands here. You can nod and roll. And then come and lift back up. And you will feel this in your core. Make sure you don't place the back of the head onto the floor or the neck. That's it, good. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, and then come and roll down and hug the knees in towards the chest. Now cross the left ankle over the right knee, knees are wide, and then just really rock into that space. And then cross the right ankle over the left, drop the shoulders, and then rock side to side. Oh, it feels so nice and relaxing. And then feet are flat on the floor. Heels out, toes forward. Now I'll run over this very quickly if anyone is new here. So the feet are together, knees are together, and then you're going to push your heels out and then your toes forwards. So then what you want to do is push your lower back into the mat, push your fingertips down, and between your back and the mat you will feel a slight gap. Okay? So relax your shoulders, hands are reaching for the toes. I always do this, I do this myself every day before I get out of bed because it really helps release tension in the shoulders. Now I get headaches quite a bit, my sinuses can also hurt quite a lot. And sometimes it's because I get a bit stressed out sometimes and I feel tension in my shoulders and my neck. So I love to just try and reach from the back of my heels, my elbows lift off the floor, and then I can just feel that relaxation. And then release down. Breathe in. Breathe out, reach forward. And then relax. Wonderful. And now what you're going to do is just have the fingertip reaching up towards the ceiling. Float the hands back, don't let the hands touch the floor. This is so nice for a lot of mobility. Then you're going to turn the palms as far as they'll go, twice, and then you're going to push back up, and then you're going to turn them around again, as far as they'll go. Lots of rotation from your shoulder, and then float back, and then turn, and then up, and then turn, and then back, and again turn. Let's do this a couple more times. Up, turn, turn, and lift, and turn, and then from here, right arm back, left hand down, and lift. And back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then relax. Now you should feel like your shoulders have a nice workout. Lots of mobility. Sometimes people have frozen shoulders, tight shoulders, tense shoulders, so it's good to just let them move around. Just because an area of your body is maybe very tense. It means that you can't move it. You just have to stretch it out and release it slightly. Okay, now, so let's work into our core. So what you're going to do now is have the head in the hands. And we're just going to do 4 just to warm up. Drop the shoulders, inhale, nod, exhale, squeeze. Now keep that pelvis still, and then you're going to lower. And again, inhale, nod, exhale, lift. And then lower. And again, nod, exhale. And lower. And then nod and lift. And lower. Now you can stay here or you can level up with me a little bit on this one. Right foot down, left knee in line with the left hip. And then inhale, nod, exhale, squeeze. And then you're going to push through the heel, point to the toe, relax it, and then come down. Left foot down, right leg up. Inhale, nod, exhale, lift. Push with the heel, point for the toe, push, and lower. Good. And back down to the floor. And again, up. So make sure that this left foot isn't in or out. It's just bent here. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. Push, point, push, and down. Good. Left foot to the floor. Right arm lifts. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. Push, point, and down. Right foot down. Left arm, left leg lifts. Keep it nice and still. Inhale. And now this time, we're going to try and tap it to the floor, lift it up and come down. Now if you felt that in your lower back, you're probably arching your spine too much, which means that your core and your hip aren't really working as one. So what I would suggest is you can lay down to the floor and imagine, keep laying down to the floor and imagine your hip is the only part of your leg that's moving, okay? Or you can carry on with me, it's up to you. Inhale, nod and lift. Tap it down, lift it up, and come back down. Let's do 2 more each side. And we're going to nod, up, down, up, and lower. Drop the foot. And the right side. So you're working your hips as well. Lots of strengthening. Up, down, up, and come down. And the left leg. Inhale, nod. Exhale, lift. Down, up. And come down, lower, and right leg. Inhale, nod. Exhale, and up, and come down. Well done. Big toes together, hands on the inside of the knees, and then push knees out to the side. And then just allow your hips to relax. And then cross the left ankle over the right, feet down, knees out. A lot of people say that when they do it, a lot of core work, abdominal work, their hips really hurt, which is very, very common. So if that's you, this is why we're doing this. If it's not you, it's nice to do anyway. But you can always lay in this position, you know, first thing in the morning, last thing at night. Really helps to stretch out. Wonderful. Now let's make it a little bit harder. So onto your elbows, you're going to bring this left knee up. Okay, so you're not going to have it in or out, just here. And you want that lower back nice and relaxed. And you're going to look straight forward at the knee. And then you're going to inhale. And exhale, extend it out. You're going to hold it for 3, 2, 1, and come back in. Inhale, exhale out. 3, 2, 1, and in. Breathe in, breathe out. For 3, 2, 1, and in. And again, inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1, and in. Inhale, exhale. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now lay down and just immediately place that left knee out to the side, because that is quite intense. If you've got sort of a weak core and tight hips, that's quite intense for you. Like so. And let's go over to the other side now. So lift up that right leg and inhale. And exhale out. For 3, 2, 1, and back in. Good. Inhale. Exhale out. For 3, 2, 1, and back in. Good. Inhale, drop the shoulders, relax, eyes are looking at the knees. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, and in. And then the last one, 10 seconds, let's go. Exhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in. Place the right foot down and just place the right knee out to the side. And relax. And then come back in and hug the knees in towards the chest, just in case you feel any pain in that lower back. Now I know I feel like I probably, if I could have a penny for every time I said hug the knees in towards the chest and walk side to side, I'd be living, you know, on my yacht in the Bahamas somewhere with my own private chef. Because I say it a lot, but honestly, you have no idea how much your lower back is so grateful for it. So enjoy it and try and do it as many times as you can. Right, let's see the time. Oh, it's ticking. Let's roll up. So you can either roll yourself up or lay onto your right side and lift yourself up. And then come and lay onto your knees and just stretch into that back. So have a quick drink. It's my fourth pass of the day. And at some point I'll probably lose my voice in the next couple of hours. So hands are down to the floor. Now drop the shoulders away from the ears and then stretch the hands back and relax. We're here for about a minute. So really relax. Imagine your chest is back to the floor. Relax your neck, your shoulders and your arms. I love this pose. This child pose is probably my favourite one. Just feels so relaxing. Just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep stretching your hands forward, keep that spine long. Breathing in and breathe out. Now just place, I hope you enjoyed that, place the fingertips down and then round through the spine. And then look forward, inhale, exhale, nod it round. One more time, look forward, inhale, and exhale, nod it round. And release. Wonderful. Okay, let's work on some strength in our back and in our arms. So, place the hands down to the floor, very gently allow your upper body to meet the mat and relax your tootsies, rock the hips side to side and just relax the feet. Forehead down, hands underneath the shoulders and the elbows go in, push the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, just gently press those hips into the mat. And lower. Breathe in. And breathe out, lift up. And lower. Elbows in. Exhale, lift. And come down. Breathe in. And breathe out, lift. And relax. Now stretch the hands in front of you, elbows in line with the shoulders, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. And then bring the chest down, and then exhale, straighten the arms, And lift the hips off the floor slightly. If this is too much for your lower back, I would suggest you keep your hands underneath your shoulders like you've just done. Okay, inhale, exhale, up, and lower. Inhale, exhale, lift. Remember, listen to your lower back. If it's saying I don't like this one, then you relax it down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. And lower. And last one. Inhale, exhale, lift. And come down. Well done. And now let's round again. Bring the knees in. This time, elbows down to the floor. And then stretch back. Forehead comes down. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. Just place the hands on the thighs, not your chin, and place the hands down to the knees and feel the stretch, because when we strengthen our back, we flex it almost. You then need to give it a little minute just to relax and go back to normal and lift. Inhale, exhale, nod, stretch. And wonderful. Now come and lay down onto your left side, and we'll do a little bit of side work, side legs, glutes. Sorry, I'm using a little bit. So, extend the legs long, place the left hand down to the floor, and then bring the feet in. And then just place the right hand on the right hip and extend that body long. Now, left foot comes down, and relax that right foot as you just lift it up. So there's not much tension in the foot because we just want to activate the hips. There's nothing too intense just yet. You want to keep the head and the hand relaxed. If you're wobbling, you need to readjust that bottom foot. And come down. Let's do 2 more. And then bring it down and relax. Lovely. Now bring the right foot up again. Now this time push through the heel, swing it back ever so slightly. So so when you look, your right hip should be in line with your right foot. And then come in and then lower it down. If we do this very slowly, we're going to build up a lot of resistance within the hips. Okay? So lift, bring it back. And come in. And lower. And again, up. Bring it back. Come forward. And lower. 2 more. Lift. Bring it back. Forward. And down. Oh, I can really feel it in my hips now. Last one. Lift. Oh, no. Keeping the legs straight. Come in and bring it down, and then just bring that right knee and massage the right thigh. Last one, you're going to lift that leg up, and you're going to bend the knee, extend it out. And then you're going to bend the knee and extend. So you should be feeling this now in that leg. Let's do 5, and in the hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come and lay onto your back. Straight away, place that right ankle over the left knee and just push that right knee out to the side. Well done. And then gently roll yourself up, and then let's swing round to the other side and work into the head. Bring the right feet, both feet even, forward slightly, and now place the left hand and push it away so you're extending out. So the right arm, right side is nice and supported, and lift up that left foot. Remember, we're just activating the muscles, so don't push through the foot too much. Just checking the time. Time flies, doesn't it, in half an hour? Lift up. That's it. Come back down. And up. And down. That's it. Try not to tip forward. Keep those hips in alignment. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Lovely. And now lift up that leg. Swing it back. Bring it forward and down. And up. Bring it back. Forward and down. Good. Up. Back. Remember, if you look down, you're going to see the left ankle in line with the left hip. And down. Up. 3, 2, last one, and lower. Bring the right left knee in forward and give it a little bit of a shake out if you need to. And then extend it long. Good. Last little push now. Lift it up. You're going to bend that knee back and push it through the heel. Extend. Good. Out. And extend. Let's do 7 more. You should feel the burn now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax. Come down. Right foot on the floor. Left ankle over the right knee. Push the left knee out to the side. Should feel good. Come in and now big toes together. Hand knees underneath. Push out. Bring the knees in. Inhale. Exhale out. And come back in. Now we've got time for just 1 minute of just a little bit of relaxation. I always like to finish my classes this way. Sets us up nicely for the rest of our day. We just let the whole body surrender down to the mat. Relax the shoulders, the fingers, the toes and knees. Just breathe in and out. In, breathe out, give a nice big stretch. And then gently come and roll yourself up. Push the knees down, keep the spine really tall, stretch the fingertips out to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale low. And thank you all so much for joining me. Don't forget, please, you've got 2 minutes at some point today or this week, just fill in that survey. I'll be back next Monday. If you've got any requests for any sort of style of Pilates you want me to do, concentrate on different parts of the body, let me know and I'll always do it. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful rest of your week. See you next Monday. Bye.